It's time for you to decide. Is life something you have to endure, or is it a game for you to play? Hey gang, welcome to Egotastic FunTime special car time edition video. Let me straighten this up a little bit. I think I got it. Stay put, camera. You guys, today is rainy day schedule. It's not raining right now, but it was raining, thunderstorm, lightning, and it's supposed to continue on for the rest of the day. Just a little break, a little reprieve right now, as I've been, as you know, for the last year or so, I've been doing RIDESHARE, Uber and Lyft. And it's important, if you guys think that you want to do Uber or Lyft, RIDESHARE type stuff, you need to know the truth about these two companies. First off, the truth: they're not there for you. They're not there to make you money, to make you a living. They're there to take advantage of your time so that you'll go out there and do rides for them, because they're going to take the bulk. Whatever the riders are paying for their rides, the two companies, Uber and Lyft, are going to be taking the bulk of the money, even though you're doing most of the work and you are putting yourself at risk of being on the road for as long as you got to be on the road. It's not a fair situation. But now that you know that, what are you going to do about it? How are you going to play this game? You need to know what's really going on if you want to play this game. And nobody can tell you the right way to do something in your market. There's lots of videos out there. Do this, do that. You're gonna get more rides. You're gonna make more money. No, the only people that know what the system is, what the rules of the game are in your market, are people in your market. Every market is different. I have a market where there's plenty of rides, but there's also even more drivers. Because there's so many drivers, you're not going to get as many rides as you want. And every ride you get is not worth the money that you're being paid. But you are your own boss. Is that worth it to you? You can work when you want to work. You don't have to work when you don't want to work. I'm not working right now because it's so wet outside. I'm like, this is dangerous. This is a little too dangerous. It's already dangerous to drive around all the time, be in traffic all the time. You're just raising your chances of getting into an accident. But that's raised up even more on a wet day like it is right now. People, other drivers are out there afraid of the rain, afraid of the puddles, and you got to watch out for the silly things that they're going to do. Maybe you'll do something silly. You don't know. It's a crazy day. It's dangerous. It's not worth the little pittance that they give you for each ride. And they'll send you out way out of town just for a 5-minute ride. And they're like, oh, well, just don't pick those rides. Sure, don't pick those rides, but good luck getting a ride that's not something like that, where they're sending you out 15 minutes for a 5-minute ride. It's either do those rides or don't get any rides at all, because they're not going to send you much other else. But that's okay, because one thing I can do, it's not fair, of course, but what I can do with this job that I can't do with another job, a W-2 job, a regular job at an office or a retail space or something like that, they have limitations on how much time you can work. They might give you 8 hours. It's never going to be much more than that. Or you might have a part-time job, 4 to 6 hours, something like that. Here, you can work 12 hours a day. It's not fair, but you can actually make almost a living by just spending a lot more of your time giving rides. It is an option you have. Should I buy mints and little waters for my riders to make them happy, and maybe they'll give me a tip? No. Do not spend your money on doing this type of work, because you're not going to make it back. Spend your money on the gas, because you're going to have to spend a lot of money on gas and car repairs. Keep your car nice and clean. That's fair. Keep your car clean and get people to their destination be nice. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. We're gonna get you there. You don't have to do anything extra. You don't have to say, hey, here's some free Uber swag. No, nothing like that. Just get people to their destination in a efficient manner, and that's all people want. And maybe a hey, how's it going? If they're talkative, talk with them. Don't talk too much. You know how peopling is, you guys. Just be a normal people, and you're gonna do okay and get people to where they want to go. Would I recommend doing Uber and Lyft? Not if you want to be rich. You're not gonna do it. But if you want to make some extra money, if you already have a job, but you have all this free time from the times they don't let you work at your other job, this is a great way to get make a few more bucks a day just by driving a few hours during prime times. I do daytimes. I'm a sunrise, sunset type of guy because I don't want to drive at night. Clientele changes at night. I'm a daytime guy. People are going to work. People are going, they need a ride to their appointments. Everyone's in a certain mode where they're friendlier because they have to be in that friendly mode because they're going to work. They're nicer. They're appreciative. Not always appreciative enough to give you even a $1 tip, but they're still appreciative. Hey, thanks for the ride, stuff like that. It's almost like you're doing people a favor, but really you're doing each other a favor. You need rides to give so you can make a couple bucks. They need a driver to get them to where they're going. It's a symbiotic relationship, and people seem to be pretty appreciative. And that's another thing with this job. It's an opportunity, not a get rich quick or even get rich slow opportunity, but it is an opportunity, and you got to be appreciative of it. And you got to realize, hey, I am on my own time. I am giving people rides, making a little bit of money, and I'm my own boss, and nobody's breathing down my neck and telling me what to do. So you guys need to know that if you're thinking about getting into this type of work. But it's something you have to realize. It's not a part of life you have to endure, because you don't have to endure it. You go get another job. You can do something else. It's the mindset of it's a game. It's a game to play. And the only way to know how to play the game is to play the game. Become a driver in your market. Your market is going to be different than my market. You might have one of these amazing markets that you see on YouTube where these drivers are just making money hand over fist. They're making $1,000, $2,000 a week. I don't know how they do it. I could turn on the app all day, every day, and I'm not even going to make half of that. But that's my market. If I lived in another market, it would be different. But you guys, if you want to do this, there's a link down below. You can sign up, try it out. I highly recommend trying it out. And if you want to do the daytime like me, even if you just did 2 hours in the morning, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., that's a good little block right there where people are wanting rides and they're paying a little bit more for those rides. Uber and Lyft are going to take the lion's share, but you're still getting a little bit more money than you usually would get. By the time 9 a.m. starts, all the rides start becoming $3-4 a ride. Not worth the danger that you're putting yourself into, not worth the gas that you're paying, not worth the wear and tear on your car. But when the rides are $8, $10, $15 for those 2 hours, it's pretty okay, worth it. And then again, when people are getting off work from 2:30 to 5 o'clock, that's a good bit of time to make a couple bucks doing the ride share. This is all you need to know. Don't be watching a bunch of other videos about how to do this unless it's like how the app works, or here's a great way to save money on gas, something like that. But how the market is going to be, nobody can tell you that unless they are in your market. So if you live in if you live somewhere in Michigan, and you find a YouTuber that also lives in the same exact spot and they're doing videos on Uber and Lyft, it might be some good information. But good luck narrowing down your search that far, you guys. But I'm here. This isn't really a how-to video. This is just me talking what's on the front of my mind before I go home and wait for the weather to clear up. Hopefully it clears up. I do need the work, but I don't need the work so bad that I'm going to put myself in danger, more danger than I'm already putting myself into to do it. So if you're already doing rideshare, comment below. Let me know what your experiences are. What are your experiences with all these videos out there telling you how to do Uber and Lyft? What's your experience? Do you have a negative experience? Do you have a positive experience? Mine is so-so, closer to the negative, but not all the way negative. I'm still very appreciative that I have the opportunity to do this, even though I know that I'm being taken advantage of. But you have to understand that, realize that, and then go out there and figure out how you're going to deal with that information, how you're going to overcome it. I overcome it by giving myself the opportunity to work way longer than a person should work at any job, just so I can make the same amount of money as a regular job, because I don't want someone breathing down my neck telling me where to be and at what time. I want to say, no, I'm not working today, or you know what, I'm going to work all damn day today and it's going to be great. You can let me know in the comments below. I'll see you very soon, and as always, I hope all your times are egotastic fun times. Love you. Bye-bye.